Okay, I'll be doing many more videos on how to repair appliances. So subscribe. Hit the like button if you like the videos. And comment good or bad. Also, if I use a part to repair the appliances, I'll put a link in the description so you can buy from this channel. Let's get started. This project, I'll be showing you how to install a idler pulley on a Samsung gas dryer. Tools needed for this project is pick tool, a putty knife, either electric screwdriver, Phillips head, or regular Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, here's the tune-up kit for the Samsung dryer. Upper right-hand corner is your idler pulley. So that's what's going to be replacing the old one. And there's another shot of it outside the bag. A little white plastic pulley with the metal on it. Okay, this is what it sounds like before the idler pulley's put on. Noise, there's definitely a problem going on with the dryer. One of the problems is more than likely an idler pulley, but a couple other things. But we're here for the idler pulley today. So let's take care of this problem. First thing we want to do is unplug the power from the dryer to make sure you're safe. Now we're going to grab a putty knife and lift the lid up. You have a spot there and a spot there that separates the lid from the front panel. Just stick it in and pop it up. And other side, stick it in, pop it up. And there you go, your lid. Now we're gonna get the start button cord, unravel it around the twisties, clear that wire going from the back to the front of the dryer. Now we got a Phillips head electric screwdriver, or you can use a manual Phillips head screwdriver. 1, 2, and 3, the top of the front panel. That's what needs to be removed. We got 1, 2, 3 other screws that once you open the door panel up, front panel up, that has to be removed also. With your electric screwdriver or manual Phillips screwdriver, you take the 3 screws off the top of the panel, front panel. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now you open the front door, take the screw off, top screw off. And the other 2 Phillips head screws off. Okay, now that's your start button. Now, when you pull this panel forward, you got to make sure you don't pull it hard, so you pull the start button. So barely pull it down where it's leaning a little bit. And now you just unplug the button. Now the front panel is free. Okay, now you can remove the front panel. Just pull back, take it off its little hinges and move it to the side. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws that have to be removed. The bulkhead, which is around front part along with the lower housing. So that's 2. 3. 4. And the blower housing, 1. 2. Okay, so you got the bulkhead and the blower housing screws off, and now you have to disconnect the moisture sensor. Just push the button, it slides off. So you got to pull up on the bulkhead and remove it and slide it off. And the bulkhead comes off with the housing. Okay, and it looks like some fabric or something got caught up into the blower housing. So I don't know, some type of cotton looking material. So of course you got to clean out that blower housing, make sure that nothing's blocked and all the air can go through. And then also some got caught up into the blower, where the blower is. Some type of fabric was caught up into it. I'm not sure what the customer was using, but that also is bad for the dryer because it blocks the blower from turning, and now you got nothing to blow the hot air onto the clothes with. So clean all those housings out, make sure nothing in it, make sure the blower wheel turns freely and it's not caught up with something blocking it where it can't turn. Okay, now I'm gonna leave the dryer back, and I'm about to remove the belt, take the belt off the idler pulley. You're just gonna have to get the idler pulley and with your right hand push it towards the left. That'll give some tension, loosen the tension on the belt around the motor pulley, and loosen it up, and you can just take the belt off the motor pulley, and now the dryer drum is free. So now I can pull the dryer drum out, just lift it and pull. And there's your belt right there. I'm writing the letter F for front of the dryer drum. Okay, now here's the idler pulley. See how damaged it is? See that black area? That's where the belt rubbed a hole into the plastic. That is not the way it's supposed to be. It rubbed the hole into the plastic. So that idler pulley is definitely bad. That's one of the reasons the sounds you heard. Okay, to remove the pulley, you're gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver. Just unscrew the Phillips head that mounts the idler pulley to the motor. Okay, get the screw off. I have to take that little spring off also. That connects to the idler pulley as well as the motor bracket. Okay, now let's get the idler pulley off. And picking up the screw also. Okay, let's show you how damaged this idler pulley is. See that cutout area? That's where the belt rubbed a hole into the idler pulley. So it's definitely no good. It won't be able to spin. It won't turn the drum around because of the big hole in it. And you're gonna put that screw right through there to mount the idler pulley back in place. And when you're trying to take the tension off the idler pulley, that's your spring right there. You put the spring on that end of the idler pulley, and you turn it like wise when you're trying to get some slack on the belt. Okay, now here I'm gonna install the idler pulley. Just slide it into the little slot right there. And now you're looking to put the Phillips screw into the hole of the idler pulley. And of course that's a Phillips head screwdriver. Manually put it in as much as you can. Yep, find a little hole so the screw can go into the idler pulley. And you can tighten it by hand at the beginning. Then you can either use electric or a manual Phillips head screwdriver, and basically just screw. And then you see right here, it's really not that loose yet, so it's not tight all the way. So once I give it a good tightening, I can see it's a little loose. Is it right? Now look how flexible it is, and your idler pulley is installed. And well, now you have to put the spring on, pop it on. That mounts to the front of the idler pulley and to the bracket of the motor. Now we're going to install the drum. There's the F that shows you the front part of the dryer, and then that line right there is the wear part for the belt, so you know where the belt goes. Just wrap the belt around the drum. Pick it up with the belt, dry the drum with the belt, slide it in position, and drop the belt down. Now, here's another view. Slide the drum in, and the belt should wrap right around the idler pulley area. Not that it doesn't drop there, you just don't have to manually do it yourself. Just have it fall right in the area. So slide the drum in the right position. Now put the belt. There's your motor pulley on the left side and the idler pulley on the right. That's the white pulley. And then you have a smaller motor pulley on the left. That's what I'm touching right there. That's the motor pulley. And that's your idler pulley. Just pull up on the idler pulley with a little round part of the belt. Then wrap it around the motor pulley. And you're good. Now to install the bulkhead, as you see the two rounds, you go up there, the rollers go underneath the drum, So when you put it in, you're gonna have to put the rollers underneath the drum, and then you're gonna mount the bulkhead back to the front of the dryer. And it has 4 slots that will slide in. So a lot of times you're gonna have to move it around to get it in the right position. Lift up on the dryer drum to make sure everything fits. The bulkhead slides in there a whole lot better. And make sure all the mounts are make sure the mounts are on the outside of the dryer, not on the inside. That's what I'm doing. I'm kind of squeezing it around, putting it in position so it'd be seated right, and then spin the drum to make sure the belt is doing right and that the bulkhead is on good. Now you're gonna put the mounting screws onto the bulkhead. Should be 4. That's 1. Just done with Phillips head screwdriver, electric or manual, is up to you. There's 2. There's 3. And that's 4. Okay, now you're gonna put the moisture sensor connection back together. Just grab the 2 and slide them on. Now we're gonna mount the blower housing back on. These are the last 2 screws for the front up there. So you both head in the blower housing. Slide the front panel back on. They have little slots at the bottom that they slide into. Kind of let it lean forward. Now we need to put the start, the power button to start the dryer. Slide it and plug it into the front of the dryer. Run the wire lines through the plastic twisties. Now I'm looking to plug it in. So just grab the line, lean the front panel towards the left, slide it into position. Okay, now you're connected. Slide the panel forward to kind of lock it in place. There you go. Now we're gonna mount the 3 mounting screws for the top of the panel. One. 2. And 3. Oh, Phillips head didn't want to come off. Okay, we got it back now. Now I'm trying to double check and make sure all screws are tight on the top. Now we open our door and put 3 more screws into the door, the front panel. All these are Phillips heads. It's good about this. A lot of times they kind of use the same screws, and that's a good thing. So that's 1, 2, and 3 screws. Okay, now the front panel is secure. Close the lid. Okay, here how it sounds now. And here how it sound before. And here how it sounds now again. Okay, I'll be doing many more how-to step-by-step videos on how to repair appliances. So hit the like button, comment, good or bad. Subscribe to the station so you can see these videos. And if I am using a part to repair the appliance, a link will be in the description so you can buy from this channel. Have a good one.